tested this. And I'm sorry we're in portrait mode because I wanted to show you some of my table, but you can barely see it anyway. What I'm going to do is also log on to YouTube and see the video so I can see your comments here because let me know if you can hear me. Hi from cloudy Jacksonville, Florida. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Good morning, Nancy. Can you guys see me, hear me? Like I said, this is my new phone, so I don't know. Hear you good? Okay, I did do a little test live that I did just for myself, unlisted, and it sounded okay. So I was like, all right, great. Hi, Lisa. I have your packages here. Lisa, Florida Crafty Girl, sent me some packages right there. It might be a weird angle. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be able to show you some of the stuff I'm working on here to finish up that second page for Miranda's stuff. Okay, great. Oh, that's so awesome. I think this has a better microphone. Obviously, my other one was an iPhone 6. It's like 7 years old. Really, when it came out, I've had it for 6 years. And this is a 12, so we'll try that out. But I do want to, like I said, get in here. This video is not restricted mode. Oh my gosh. How do I do this? I'm going to have to fix something here. Oh, well, I'm just going to read the comments on my screen, I suppose. Oh, thank you. How exciting, my first live show. Hi, Shannon. Thank you. So I really wanted to be able to look at the comments here because you just upgraded your phone too. Got it from HSN. Oh, there you go. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. I'm going to have to grab my laptop because I want to see your comments. And I know they get buried as they go. And it's kind of, I have to go like scroll back for them. It's a little different when you're on a tablet or a computer. Oh, thank you. Crafty Lady says she loves my live shows. Good morning from Vacaville. Also because I'm like this, kind of stretched out weird. So Renee said she had to go back out and come back in to see me. You know, it's weird though, because it says it's restricted. Oh, you know why? They have some new weird things on YouTube where they're like, is this for kids? I always say no. And then I think that's why it was restricted on Miranda's. Where is this? Oh, real quick. And I always have this written out just because I'm silly. But whatever links I have in the description box, I don't even know if there's any in there right now. They will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. But for now, I want to finish up this page. So you know what's funny? Hi, guys. I'm going to have to... Oh, thank you. It's from Free People. I just had to get it because I was like, oh, crochet? Are you kidding? So kind of a silly looking shirt. And then, so I want to finish up this page. And I have everything cut for the second page from the Cricut. And then I have these packages to go through that Lisa sent in from Florida. So that was sweet. Oh, Crafty Ladybug says she also had to log back out and back into chat. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube's having some things this morning, apparently. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being here. You guys are so sweet. And in a way, I was kind of nervous. She also had to go back out and come back in. Michelle says, I don't know. That's so weird. But I want to finish up this second page. I very, like I said, cut pretty much everything, which is so funny because Cricut, you know, we can talk about that in just a minute. Right now, I want to get this, and then we'll look at the packages here that Lisa sent, and I'm sure there's tons in there for giveaway because there's no way I can keep all these things. Thank you so much, Lisa. She'd been moving and destashing and things. So I cut these things, and of course, you know, what's funny, if you saw the other video, these kind of things happen. Remember this, guys, where it gouges and does weird stuff, and then you're like, oh. But what's funny about this is that it gouged it, and then I was like, no, no, no. So I was trying to hold it down. It's right in that center area, and you guys know I made that ribbon to go over this. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I have that ribbon strip anyway, you know. I love you're going to use your Cricut. Some of you utilize mine as the internet laptop are very challenging. Oh, Shannon. Let's talk about that in just a minute. And then guess what? For some reason, it started cutting the next piece in the wrong place. So it started cutting my this part of the ribbon on the mat. And I'm like, what are you doing? So I stopped it. I restarted it again, and it started to cut again. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to cancel it. Take my paper off and then restart. Even though I did the other two, what I did on the mat was I separated things out. So it's like a top, a middle, and a bottom. So I did the top one, fine. It had made it unload. I went to load the next, and it was in the middle, and that was fine. And when I went to do the bottom, even though on the mat it showed that I was going to cut at the bottom, it kept cutting at the top. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. So I just pretty much restarted that stuff. So Rita says, technology, I hate it. I know. This is what's funny about my Cricut videos, even with the joy. if you're here to learn a little something, you will learn it. It's going to be painful probably because I'm only show you. Diana says I seem a little blurry. Randy says how very I know, and you know that's why I don't like using like good papers, especially at the beginning when you're messing around with your Cricut. Because what if that was like a fancy paper? You know, that would really bother me. A lot of people like their maker, and that's the thing. I think Cricut is designing Design Space to work for the maker more than anything else. I was gonna pull out my Gypsy to show it to you guys because some of the options they have now in Design Space have to do with the Gypsy. But what were we talking about? I got sidetracked. Ay, ay, ay. Well, anyway, you know, I heard from a lot of you guys that, okay, thank you, Lisa. She says it's not blurry. I know sometimes it's just the internet connection. I don't know why you know, I'm crouched down because this is low. Maybe I should move this up a little bit so I won't crouch so much. You can't see it anyway. And Netware says she loves her scan and cut. You guys, you know what's funny? I think it's because of the videos I make. That's what I was gonna say. My joy, like I don't edit out what happened. If it's bad, it's bad. If it worked, great. Like the other day when I showed you guys how to just import your little design from Diamond Press, boom, it went, everything was perfect. Excuse me, I almost spit. Other times it's like, oh my gosh, what is happening here, you know? So, and that's the thing. So I hear from you guys, what I enjoy is when I make my videos, people are like, oh, I had that same problem, or okay, this was my problem, and it's something I didn't come across. So I try to help out, and that's why I leave those hiccups in there, because like maybe it helps you. Maybe you did the same thing. Maybe you got yourself in a pickle. I'm telling you, whenever people tell me with their joy that they had to calibrate it, I've had so many messages just saying it just doesn't work anymore. And I don't know what to say about that. Like I said, when mine started acting funky, I returned it. But I did buy another one, and I haven't done anything with that. Lisa says it's real, and that's what we appreciate. Yeah, there's no way I can make this up. Like if I show like what it does, I'm like, there's no. I'm just showing you what the thing is doing. Nancy says she loves her Cricut. Issues happen here and there, but I'm prepared for it. Oh, so that's kind of what I was gonna say. If I had been using it consistently since I bought the first one a long time ago, right? My Create, the original little guy, you bought it off TV or whatever, or even the expressions. I mean, I don't know when the last time I updated my expressions, but there's no updates anymore. They're done with that. So with the Explorer, I had bought the one, what was it, 5 years ago? Whenever Anna Griffin came out with her Explorer 2. I don't even think I've ever updated it, but they still have the Explorer on their website, right? You can still update and do things if you have to. So that's really great. Mary Pat says she learns from the issues. Yeah, I mean, you never know. Valencia says she likes her Explorer too. So this is for me. I think for me, it's because I hadn't updated in so long. I didn't know any of this stuff. Somebody said that it was actually a year ago that they went to not support the little port here that has to do with your cartridges, which to me is kind of crazy because I literally bought this one off of HSN like last week, and they're like, oh, and you can put your cartridges in the port, and you know, or in this area, and she even showed how it fits in there, and you know, this and this. So I'm like, and now they're like, no, we're not doing that. We haven't been doing that for a year. So like, why are you using it as a thing? Don't make the port. Make a new Explorer 2 or 3 that doesn't have the port, and then we're all over it, right? So I heard from a lot of you guys that you did have to take pictures of the front and the back of your cartridges, just like I showed in that video, that they wanted a list of it. Somebody said they did the Gypsy, and for whatever she had on the Gypsy that she had uploaded wasn't showing up again. Luckily, my things are showing up, so that's good. She said she had to take a picture of the front and the back of her Gypsy, and then all her cartridges. Why do they have to see the Gypsy? Like, this is so weird to me. I think what it is they don't want to remember serial numbers. They don't want to care. They don't care about that. So they're just like, we're done with that. If you can show me that you have it, I'll give it to you, you know? So weird. So that's the thing. So when people say they love it, like she's, you know, Gail is saying that she loves her Airtune Maker. That's great. I think if you're only going to be online and doing that, awesome. I am very afraid of Cricut now, and I'll tell you why. I even mentioned in the comments before. Like, they ditch a product and they don't care. They're done with it. Bye. Right? Imagine done. Whatever. Cuttlebug, we're not gonna make plates for it. Yeah, you have a Cuttlebug, that's fine. We're done making plates. And I know there's plates you can find on Amazon that are like, that will work, or try to do something. I have tons of plates, so I'm not really worried about it. But it's like, can you continue to support in a way that you can use it? That's what I'm afraid. Like, these ones that are on the computer, and they're gonna be like, well, it doesn't talk that language anymore, so that's done. You know, like, what? And exactly, Data says really bad marketing is about sales. But, you know, I'm the one throwing my money at them. So, you know, like, I guess I don't learn my lesson. Well, that's the thing, and that's kind of what I was saying. Somebody had mentioned that Anna Griffin, all the cartridges are available with a subscription, which means you have to buy it, right? And they're there. So that's great. But yeah, Melanie says, yeah, they're quick to move on quickly, leaving owners with a brick. Yeah. And he has said, I didn't want to say it. Well, that's the thing. Like, we, you know, Diana says they don't care. I wish somebody there would read the comments in these kind of videos. And I know there's people who make content and their videos are like, yay, and everything works. And I bet you 100, they're not showing you everything. Because there's always something glitchy. Like even with this, it gouged the paper. It stopped kind of cutting. I'm like, what are you doing? So I had to kind of reset. And I got it going. But like, there's things here and there. I think if you're only on, like Lisa's saying she has the maker, and that's done, not buying anything else. Exactly. So for me, like I mentioned, I'm not interested in their online content. I don't want to use their stuff. I have my own cartridges. I have hundreds of cartridges. I don't need any more confusing me. I just want to use the cartridges that I paid for. Especially when they have the Explorer 2 and they're still selling it this way. You would think that they would keep it. And the lady basically, when I talked to them, she says, oh, it's because it doesn't read the same language anymore. It's like, could they make a site or a design space that is for reading the old cartridges? Because you have lots of ways to interface with it. And then leave that to other people, or make it really basic like the Gypsy, something that we can still use, you know? So like, come on, people. But see, Shireen says that she's a big Cricut user. And that's the thing. I think for me, it's because I wasn't staying on top of it. So it just started like, you know? So anyway, let's see, since we're getting so big, the customer service is horrible. Well, they did answer real quickly, Diana. So that's one thing. And they did take care of it. But it's like, you really think I'm going to sit here and take pictures of every single, like, it's crazy. Exactly. So that's the other, let's go back. Debbie says she's sticking with her Cricut Explorer 1, but mostly use my Scan Cut because it's so user friendly. Exactly. I bought this one honestly because I wanted to start doing new videos. I'm like, I'll use the Explorer 2. I had the Explorer 1, which I never really used. I'll probably use them both interchangeably because the other one's Anna Griffin. It's cute. But like, they're basically the same. Yeah. Well, Sexy Harlem, and that is dropped in price. She says she saw the 2 for $179.99, and that's because they recently dropped it. And I have a feeling they recently dropped it in price because of that, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, exactly. So Mary Pat, that's what I'm saying. Whenever I've called them, it's not been an issue. It's just now there's work involved. When before you can just tell them, hey, this isn't working. And they're like, okay. Now they're like, well, take these pictures, email me this thing, put it on the next SpaceX flight and get some Stardust on it. When it comes back into re-entry, you're going to just send us a picture of the space dust on the machine and then it's going to work. You know, it's like, what? Why do I got to go through all this? Anyway. And I just feel like a bummer for some of these people. If you can get on that rocket, just get it up there. No, and then everything's fine. You know, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know what they're doing. And then I guess for them, they're like, look, we've given you so many years to do this. But I can't just sit there and be reading Cricut updates every day all the time. That's not what I've been doing. So like I said, if you're religiously using it, you probably knew these things and maybe it's been easier for you. I don't know, but I would love to. So I have my expressions. I'm never going to get rid of my expressions. I have my Gypsy. She still works. Just a charm. Have my little Cricut Create, you know. So I still have other ways to use my cartridges. But I think what I'm going to have to do with this guy is like, okay, whatever's on there, I'm just going to try to use it. And I'm not going to complain anymore. If I make videos and there's a hiccup, I'll show it like I always do. Maybe I'll just cut things and then just let you guys know, you know, what happened possibly if there was like an issue. Because it does help people. Networks' price drops makes me think that they're coming out with another machine soon. I know, that's, I don't know. Carmen says, when a company gets too big, that's the best thing. You know, I don't know. I only have a few minutes when my break is over. Oh, hi, Jacqueline. Thank you. Okay, so, all right, guys. Oh, Mary Pat says her Gypsy still works too. Okay, my mom had both, and I both bought a Joy set side by side, and her experience is so different. See, Lisa, that's what I'm telling you. And mine kind of a little... I hear from a lot of people who love their Joy, and that's awesome. I hope that stays with it. But whenever someone says they had to calibrate it or they had to do something, they're like, forget it. It never cut again. Either cut way too deep or didn't cut it at all or all these weird things, you know? So, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Sheila. The personal 6-inch Cricut, and I wanted to get rid of it as I have an expression and can use it. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't get rid of it, to be honest. I have mine in the closet, and I'm going to keep it there forever. So, did you ever do demos on the cake? No, I bought it, and I'm trying to think. I know I have the little cake. I don't know if I have the big red one. I'll have to look in this closet. I don't know why I feel like in my mind I've seen both of them here at my house. But I did have the little one for sure. And did I ever make cookies or anything? No. Like, people are afterwards they're like, oh, you can just use it as a regular machine. Just use a regular mat and a regular blade. So that's kind of why I just kept them. So I do have those too. Yeah, don't get rid of your expression, especially if it works for you. Keep it. There's no problems there, you know. Yeah, exactly. Melanie says she has the big red one, Cricut Cake. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I feel like I have the big red one. It could be possibly that I bought it and returned it. I know I have the little one for sure in my closet here. Anyhow, so I started looking on eBay. I'm like, what are people selling these things for? And anyway, you know what? I only have an hour and a half and I'm already not even gotten to my boxes, not even gotten to this. Okay, real quickly. I have everything cut exactly the same from yesterday. I should have glued some of these better. But so yesterday, or was it yesterday? Oh God, I don't even know. We made this, oh, Wednesday. Oh, Shannon May says Cricut cake. So it's basically a Cricut machine that would cut like really thin layers of fondant that you could buy from them. You can make your own, but that was a pain. Or you would roll out cookie dough real thin and put it on the mat, and it would cut the shapes, any shape that you have. And then, of course, Martha Stewart came out with like cake shapes or, you know, cookie shapes, things that you could do that's more confection-like. And it had a special blade and all that. Well, I don't even know if the blade was special. I feel like it was at least food grade, right? So Mary Pat says she has a museum of Cricut machines. I know. Yes, thank you, Diana. Sometimes old school is better. So yeah, so you're supposed to, or frosting sheets, yeah, Melanie. And it was cute, but you know. Oh, Shireen says she's been looking for the Cricut cake for a friend. That's the thing, like, I don't know. See, Melanie says it was all food grade components. Exactly. So if you're going to use it, it's with food stuff, you know, obviously you're going to be more careful. It came with a different blade. Like I said, the mats were different. But people are like, push comes to shove, just use it as a regular expression or as a regular cutter, because you can just use a regular mat in there and change out the blade. But I never did that. I just have it set up for the food stuff, supposedly. Okay, so we made this, and then I was like, it's super bright, I'm not sure, and I was going to do a second page. So I made the second page, and on the second page, I did use the offset function. Remember I showed you guys the offset function. Super easy to use. I am happy with that. I'm super happy with that one. To make a little mat for this. But I don't know if it looks good like this or not. Oh, hi, Cynthia. Gladys says she never made a cake. Yeah, I never used it either for food stuff. I don't even think I cut with it. I probably should have. Okay, so I made a mat because I thought maybe this is better. I don't know. So we have this and then that background. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to let you guys tell me. Actually, let me glue this down and then we'll get to that, because I didn't glue any of these things down. I did my strips, but I didn't glue the background. So we'll look at what it looks like with the background. So let me glue this down and we'll chat. Aw, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I'm telling you, you guys are so funny in the video where I was like, on Wednesday, you guys are like, oh my God, you have me cracking up. Oh my gosh, you have me laughing. I'm like, was I being funny? Was it my pain? No, I'm just kidding. It's just like, and you guys are always telling me how patient I am. I am, well, I'm not going to say anything crazy on here. I think on that original video, I had said, oh, this is so dumb. And then I was like, I should edit that out, because I don't say things like that in case your kids are around and they're like, you know, I don't know. Kathy says her office teacher never works, so she finally called Cricut help, and Carolyn talked me through fixing it. Oh, are you? See? I'm telling you. And that's why, honestly, when people are like, oh, watch a video on how to use this or that, you know, on Cricut or on my machines. Back in the day, I was the one making the videos, all right? But this stuff is new. It's different. It's like, so, and then what version? If they literally change a little bit, it's not going to look the same anymore. And the person who showed you to click on this, well, that click on this isn't there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, Dances with Pam says she loves the offset on the Cricut. I remember we were begging for that in the Gypsy. It's like, can you just give us, like, if we weld something, can we get a, you know, a shadow layer, like, easily, you know? And I think finally they gave it to us, unless I'm tripping. But Sexy Heart says you were. Oh, yeah, you guys are so funny. HSN June Craft Day is not an all-day event. Oh, it's not. Something from Cricut is the TS. That kind of scares me. They're like, guess what? Now we have this thing, and we're not going to use that anymore. But I would think that they would at least not change the language. Or if you do, integrate it, right? And I guess that's what they're trying to do, or to some point, because some people said that they did get their cartridges put on, but just a few cartridges that they were just like, it's just not going to work, which is kind of crazy. Did you call HSN to stop demoing the cartridge? No, I didn't, Lisa, but maybe I should, because, I mean, they're the ones that talk about it. When I was looking at the paperwork for Cricut, they didn't really say much about that, so I'm like, Cynthia says she's learned so much. Oh, thank you. So I stuck this down. I'm going to stick this down just like I did yesterday, but I'm going to stick it down opposite way, so it goes in the other direction. Probably a new Cricut, I know. I don't think so. Do you think? I don't know. Cricut just came out with the kerning feature. Oh, did they? That was on the Gypsy too. I'm telling you, why don't they just use the Gypsy software? It was easy. It was awesome. You could layer up your mats. You can see how you're decorating things if you want to position things a certain way. And then when you go to cut, you cut it the way you wanted it. You know what I'm saying? This thing's like, okay, here's this mat. Here's that mat. I'm like, why can't... Unless you put the colors together or maybe make everything white so it cuts on the same page, and they're going to put as many things as they can, I guess. So I'm going to cover up that gouge area with this thing. So let me put this on here. What did somebody say? That they did call HSN and tell them about that? Yeah, that's not good. Okay, I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen. Oh, you know what? No. I was gonna say we used to do back in the day where you have one page going one way and the other going the other way, just for it to look cool. Lisa says, you're so real. Keep it up. But if they come out with joy in a different color. You guys. I told you my husband, he's like, you better watch what you say. Well, I'm like, why? Like, I'm just showing my experience. And then these are just my thoughts. Because I've been buying Cricut literally since the first one came out. So I've given them plenty of my money that I think I can say. Okay, so Kmato is asking, what's a kerning feature? It's basically how close your little letters can be or whatever. Like, let's say, I don't, you know, to be honest, back in the day, I used it a lot. And now I'm like, why would I use it? I guess on fonts or I don't really know. Kerning just has to do with the spacing between letters or between whatever. So Valencia, hopefully that helps you. You understand? Like, if you have a word or letters and then you want to, Ms. Laura Judge says, I love that you keep it real. I try to, I mean, and a lot of times you guys can hear my frustration in my voice. I don't even have to say anything, but like this stuff is like, come on. Okay, I'm glad that helps with the kerning, you guys. If you don't like it, move on. It's real here. That's what I tell Matt. I'll tell my husband, look, if you don't like it, you better move on. Because we keep it real here. Well, I mean, you know. And then Bunny C says attaches letters. The weld attaches the letters. The kerning is the spacing. That's what kerning is. It's spacing. So I suppose if you want to space it, you know, obviously you want something closer together. I don't know. Yeah. Hold on. Like when you type something up like on Word document or something, it's already spaced a certain way. But if you had kerning, you could put the letters together closer and make a better logo. I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. I don't remember why I would use it so often, but maybe you guys can have reasons why you use the kerning or why you would like that feature or like that feature. Sue says, sorry, I missed the start. Oh, no worries, guys. So, you know, and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. If you're great at online and you trust that they're going to continue supporting and you're buying things online, I know a lot of people have the subscription and they're, you know, happy with that. That's great, you know, but for me, it's like, I just had so many cartridges. And that's the other thing. If you want to be like, oh, it's so expensive for us to have them read the cartridges and still have this new thing. Okay, well, how much were these cartridges? Remind me. Some of them were like $90 bucks when they would come out. They were $89. $99. It just depended on what they did. And then some of the font cartridges were like 50 bucks. And then, you know, you get some on sale here and there, but it's a big investment. And I think that's why people are like, oh, just go to Scan and Cut. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Exactly. Suzanne says, I just want to use one machine, not a machine and a computer. And that's so funny. Actually, I was looking, I said on eBay to see like, what are people selling their expressions? Like where, you know, Melanie says, yeah, they were 89 bucks when they first came out. Yeah. This was back in 2006 though. Yeah, no, I know. and we collect them. We're like, oh, I need that one. Oh, there's a new one. There's 10 of them. All right, I'm going to buy them all. You know, that's crazy. Think about it. 89 bucks. Let's say you bought 5 or 10. That's $450, $890. That's why we get like, oh. What about the weld? I get weld and attach mixed up. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Those are different features, even though they have like similar meaning, right? But not really. Let's see. I love the kerning because I type out sentiments for the inside of my cards. Yes, this way I can just print them out without having to correct the letter spacing. There you go. So Kathy's saying why she likes kerning. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, why? I don't remember. I used to use it all the time too. I use kerning for my titles for Scrapbook and move the letters until they touch and then weld them so they can cut together. Perfect. Hi, Tara. I had over 300 cartridges when they went to subscription, says Mary Pat. Yeah. Me too. And that's kind of, I just like stepped away. I don't know. I guess I should have stayed on it, but it just started becoming more problematic. And I'm like, I just want to have fun. Okay. Let me glue this picture on here and then I'll show you what I was doing. If you guys are just coming in, I'm kind of doing a scrapbook, finishing up the second page. Oh, I just saw something off topic. I'll check it out right now. Sorry. And then, we're gonna open up these boxes here. Okay. Audrey says, okay, the expression, the very first machine that came. Is the expression the very first machine? No, the create, the little smaller one, was the first machine. And then expression, I guess expression 2. I have the one where it flips up, the original, I think, because I think expression 2 had it built in kind of a weird way. No? I don't know. Why can't they just say spacing? Exactly. Sexy Harlem. Because we gotta... It's a technical term, I think, for people who do things like graphic design, kerning. Okay, totally off topic. I'm overwhelmed by packing up my craft room to move, and when I see your craft room in the background, it's like, OMG, I'm glad. Audrey, are you trying to embarrass me? No, I'm just kidding. That's fine. You know, I was looking, I'm like, what's on the floor over here? Let me clean this area up. Don't even, just ignore this. Oh, you know what? One day I got a weird message from somebody and she said, I caught you. I'm like, you caught me? Because I have these Day of the Dead things, and then went off on the whole thing about idolatry and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what are you even talking about? I bought that at Michael's. Actually, she was talking about this little doll I have over here. You guys have seen her sometimes. She caught me. And I'm like, I bought that at Michael's. Like, my family, my mom is from a part of Mexico where they don't even really celebrate Day of the Dead. It's just, so I never knew anything about it growing up. I had no idea. But now I'm into sugar skulls and Catrinas because I think it's cute. So I'm like, what do you even, and even if you do celebrate it, what? So I was like, whatever. Anyway, I caught you. Okay. You got me. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, did I say, no. So let's say I have this background. Let's see, do we like this? Do we like, I cut that out, like I said, in offset. I commented about trying HTV next year. We love Day of the Dead and Sugar Soul. Exactly. I just like the decoration look of it. I don't, whatever. Okay, so here, this one has a little background. And this one doesn't. All right, guys. Do we like it without that offset or offset? I will give a minute to hear responses. Without the offset, this is kind of growing on me here, but, and this is with offset. Oh, congratulations, Lisa. She's moving because she's got a condo. Bought a condo. So offset, no offset. Let me know. Shadow layer, no shadow layer. What do you guys think? I almost like it better without the shadow layer. Without. Offset. Without. I like the offset. Without. No offset. Without. Nice with the offset. Okay, it looks like most people are saying without. I know, you know, when I looked at it yesterday, I was like, I need something else. So that's why I cut this. But now I'm like, yeah, I can see why both are, I don't know. Isn't that weird? Maybe the offset's too much. This is a 1/4 inch offset. I probably should have made it a little bit smaller. The 1/4 inch is kind of what it defaults to. And I was like, that's good. Without's a little more dainty. Okay. Well, then I'll have to find another project to do with these because I cut 2 of them. I had them ready, you guys. I had them ready. All right. So we have that. We have this. I'm going to stick this down. And then I just have a bow that I need to make. Thank you, guys. Mostly everyone's saying without. And I don't know if it's because I was like, I kind of like without. I'm sorry. I should keep it quiet. All right. Yes, the bows are so cute. So this is from that Anna Griffin bow cartridge that they got in there for me. Hi, Lisa. But like I said, one of my subscribers here said that you can get the Anna Griffin stuff is in the subscription if you buy their subscription. And then somebody was saying that maybe easel card with the, oh yeah, that's what I should do. It's more feminine without, right? Yeah. I don't know. Yesterday I was like, I need something, but now I'm like, you know what? It's fine. And then I'll put the little title. Like I said, I think I want to do Beach Babe and just put little, because she's a babe. E. I know this bow's so pretty. So this bow comes from there. And so yesterday's bow was this one from the same cartridge. But I'm going to do this one on the other page. And then I have it has 3 layers. So I left the 3rd layer on here because it is dainty. The 3rd layer is like, you know what's so funny? I was just thinking about this. I'm like, now when people are like, oh, paper piecing, I don't want a paper piece. I'm the same way. And well, now I'm seeing the charm of it because I have my bifocals, I think. I think before it's like, I couldn't see it and I was, you know. But, okay, Shannon says hers came with some AG already included. Yeah, the subscription for Design Space. Or just the regular. Because with the regular, whenever I looked for anything to Anna Griffin, it gave me 3 things that I could buy. I was like, what? Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot. So it has these little pieces that I need to stick on this bow. So, you know, with the paper piecing, it's like, oh my gosh. But now I'm into it. And then I was like, that's what we used to do with Cricut. I mean, basically, you cut your little base shape and then you would build up on top of that, you know. That is glasses work. I know. You know, it's a big difference. I still look over them now. Now I look over them to see things up close because I'm just that way. But I used to look under them to see up close. And you guys are like, oh, I can tell when you're trying to look at something because you guys, my voice would fade away, right? Because I bend down. So I'm like, oh no. Okay. So I'm just going to layer this together. If I keep doing videos like this, I don't always have to be on camera. Maybe next time it'll just be my hands, you know. But I thought, well, I haven't been on camera in a while with you guys, so I came to say hello. It's air conditioner time here. Oh no. It's humid here right now, but we're only like in the 60s. Mine came with some, okay, I already read that one, I think. Yeah, okay. All right. So this is the part where it's gonna be, and this was not easy. You got to be careful when you're taking something like this off your mat, because obviously, um, you could or really tear it out of the way or get it all wonky. Getting it wonky isn't too bad because you can get it back. But now that I've used this a few times, it I was able to take them off pretty easily. Okay, so okay, it was limited edition with a bunch of agrif, and it came with her signature gold color gold. Okay, Shannon, yeah, no, I have that too. I was, which I was surprised. Remember, I was like, oh, I thought you're supposed to put in a code, and then it was there. Oh, it's nice to see your smiling face. Very muggy in Minnesota. Yeah, it's muggy here too. It's always muggy here. It seems like, even when it's cold, like it's just like a gross feeling. Okay, all these little pieces I'm going to layer into this, and then hopefully that'll be it. We'll glue that down. And then that page will, well, it's not going to be done because I'm going to put Beach Babe on there. I still haven't signed into my Instagram with my new phone. Sorry, guys. I need to... I have a thing where I normally write down all of my passwords. And it used to be, you know, on my computer. My computer, as you guys know, just failed. So then my husband never remembers his password. So I don't know how to get into his cloud to get my stuff back. It's just a mess. So I'm like, whatever. I'm going to go look for where I used to write things down and see if I can find my Instagram, because I just don't want to reset it. I guess I should just reset it. What state has snow? When the mats are not so sticky, is so much better to... Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. It was easier to remove the cords, but then I got that gouging. So I'm like... Or to remove the cords. What am I talking about? To remove the paper. And I'm like, it gouged because it wasn't really stuck down, probably, you know? There's always something. There's always something. Yeah, no, you guys, for the same reason... I do my notes things too, Crystal. But for the same reason, you know, I didn't know what was going on with Cricut. I never update. My cloud is full. I'm still on the old operating system. There was just a lot of reasons that everything just went to pot and I could not get it back. That's it. On my phone, I can still mess with it though, so that's good. I'll try and do that. I'm going to buy more space in the cloud. Because otherwise, other than that, I lost all my text messages too, which is all pictures that people text, you know. Gail says she bought a password book from Amazon to write them all, or to get them all down. I know. And then recently there was some kind of weird thing where some company or some, not company, but some guy or some person stole a bunch of passwords, right? And actually mine was one of them, and it doesn't tell you for what site, but they know what the password was, you know? So I had to change my passwords anyway, so I was like, whatever, I guess this is a good time to do that. I have a small leather notebook to keep passwords. I know. My husband used to always like it because nothing happens to that as long as you don't lose it, I guess, right? You have it written down, you're good to go. It's just a pain to reset it and all this other stuff, and then you got to write it down again because you just reset it, right? So I do like my computer keeping those kind of infos, but anyway. Whew. Yeah, Melanie, I hear you. I try to do the same, but then, like I said, recently there was some kind of hack that it affected like a lot of people. Like Carmen says her system was compromised. Yeah, and I actually even got an email from somebody that was like, let's cut it short. I know your password is, and then they put whatever it was, and I'm like, who is this? And I just deleted it. But it's like, okay, obviously it has to do with whatever that was. I had to upgrade my cloud storage. Yeah. What's so funny is that when I met my husband, he was like all into Apple, like, oh yeah, we gotta do that. I'm like, no. And I had my BlackBerry, and then I got other things. Okay, finally I went to Apple, and then he doesn't even care about it. And I'm like, what? So anyway, I'm just talking about phones and then his old laptop. And then when I bought the laptop right now, I bought an Apple. Really for the security, but because those don't really get hacked. All right. So this is not what I was thinking of. I wanted the dark pink to be in the back, and I didn't know really how this was layered up. So it's kind of weird, the light colors in the background, right? But oh well. Hi, Uda. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to pop this down and with this bow, and then we're done with a 2-page layout that took me 2 days. And then we'll go through some fun things here that Lisa sent over here. You need an extern drive. Oh, external. I know. Oh, don't think I don't have those. Still a cute bow though. Thank you. I'm just gonna put some dimensional adhesive on the back of this. You guys are so funny. Thank you for coming and saying hello. I know think last time we had a big crowd, but it was I was opening the Anna Griffin Create box, right? Which is something people really wanted to see. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, I threw this on actually because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do my live and I want people to see my crochet shirt. It's from a company called Free People, and they have a bunch of kind of weird stuff. Like even these pants are from there, and they have like a high waist, but they look kind of safari. I don't know. I just thought they were cute. Let's see. Oh, Amanda. Such a cutie. Honestly, I did want this picture to go up and down, but I decided not to use that picture. Well, it says, at least you got it done. Yeah, so here's that, and then I'll just add this bow somewhere, like here. I'm not going to glue it down quite yet. And then this page. And I think it could be this way, you know, but that's too much. I think it should be this way. And I was going to put the one portrait, one landscape, but oh well, that didn't quite work out. So it's something like this. And the bow will probably be in this top corner just to get it away from being the same as this one. All right, very bright layouts. And then like I said, I'll cut out the words Beach Babe and I'll stick them on there. And that's good. Okay, back in the day, we used to crochet on our... I just thought I was like, oh, these are granny squares and kind of interesting. So cute. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. I'm probably going to do more scrapbooking. To be honest, that's why I got this thing. Because otherwise, I love the look of dies. A nice die just cuts into it so pretty. And you don't mess up your dies unless... Or your cuts unless... you didn't have enough pressure, right, or something. You can run it through again. With this thing, it's like, okay, machine, I guess you did what you did, and now I gotta throw that paper out and do it again. Oh, thank you, guys. I'll hold it up again just so you can see that again, because maybe that was quick. Very bright, I'm telling you. Hey, back up, back up, back up. Oh, Sue says she loves Free People. Yeah, it's a great place. I do not buy anything unless it's on clearance, but really, really great. Oh, Shireen said, Shireen, yeah, I've never worked much with dies, but you inspire. Yeah, I don't know. Any new diamond press sneak peeks? Well, I didn't give I don't know that I have time, or not time, but the ability to give a sneak peek right now. Whenever companies send me things, I always let them do what they do. And sometimes with some people, not them, but you have to sign something, say you're not going to talk about it or show it. So I'm not going to get in that. But I haven't heard from, usually diamond press are just like, oh, you can start showing them, or, you know, those kind of things. So I don't know. I don't think I should do that right now. The dies are cut so nice. Yeah, and what's so funny about the dies, again, we started with those, and we went to electronic, and then I'm like, oh, going back to dies. I don't want to do paper piecing. Okay. Oh, this die is too simple. Okay, I need a background. I need a shadow. I need something else. What else can we do? So now you start paper piecing, and it's like, we're back to, you know, why we used to use the Cricut and stuff. But, so, yeah, so Shannon says scrapping was her intention from the start, and then cards was becoming a thing. I used to just buy at Costco. So, yeah, for me, like I said, Audrey says she began her paper crafting with a scan and cut. Dies give it, yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, if you look at this really close, it's a rough cut. I mean, the edge is just like, right? Like, just cut in there where a die is nice and round. It just looks prettier. But where am I going to be buying dies that can cover a 12-inch, you know, other than border strips, which is fine, but like a big guy, you know, and I know with the Pro, Crafters Companion was doing that, but I don't know how many, like, I don't know. Okay, I did have notes even what I was going to talk about today, you guys, because I'm like, I get on here and then I'm like, I should have said that. Let's see, our hobby's expensive. Yeah. Oh, Anna Griffin Impressions dies. What is going on? I think when she did the launch on the today's special, she said that they were going to be like coming out in June, didn't she? I feel like she didn't say, oh, you're going to get these tomorrow. I feel like she had mentioned herself that they were going to be, because I remember her saying in June when you receive them or something like that. Because I got another message from HSN that says, basically it's going to be super late. Have you guys got those same messages? Have you guys gotten your impressions dies? Have you got the Today Special? What's kind of weird is like I'm kind of second guessing. I kind of want to cancel it. I don't know. Vianney, one day I stumbled to one of your videos and you got me into crafting. Oh, that's cool, Carmen. Thank you. Hi, Cindy. She's Hill from Utah. I've always made handcrafted cards for my family. Oh, so that's what I was going to say. Oh, so Shireen got her impression die cards yesterday. Michelle says she canceled her impression die order. I know. And then I heard from a lot of you guys some diamond press order from like the last auto ship. I'm not sure exactly which one. I think it was the little turny one. Got canceled or something, which is such a bummer. You're too fun. I feel like you're right here carrying on. Oh, you guys. Like right now, I'm like, what time is it? I need to... Having received notification just show extended delivery. Yeah, exactly. So I got an email and it just said they're going to be later. Carmen called each day and they said it was being mailed out yesterday. Oh, okay. I told you guys, I'll get an email from them. They're like, you're going to get this in 2 months. And then like they literally ship it out the next day or the next 2 days, which is weird. So, okay. I hope that's the case. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if that I want them. That's the thing. Remember, I was already kind of second guessing. So we'll see. We'll try it out. Hopefully we'll have a good run with them. Hi, Millie. Hi, Linda. She's late to the party. Have I finished my Anna Griffin crop at home pages yet? No, because like I said, I emailed them to see if I can finish them on camera. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's like their propriety, like rights, like, you know, I wouldn't be giving measurements. So I would just be finishing out my pages, but they never responded. So I'm like, I don't know. Aw, Cindy, that's so sweet. She says, thank God for you and your beautiful channel. I'm learning so much. I know. There's, you know, my channel's definitely not for everybody's taste. I know I talk too much. I talk too fast. I show every single little thing. I show when it's wrong. I show when it's like, yeah, that's all part of it. How else do you learn? And a lot of times if I just explain something later, I'm like, oh, well, this happened. Like it's easier if you see what happened and then how I fixed it. I just, you know, oh, well. I'm not finished mine either. Still waiting for the instructions. Most people on my Joy videos or like Cricut videos are usually pretty nice about it. They're like, oh, thank you for showing me that I had that problem. Or, oh, now I know if I run across that, you know, maybe that's what I should do or whatever. Some people are like, you should watch a video and then do yours. It's like, then why don't you just watch that video? This is real life, people. Like, what? Anyway, I just got my number 36 subscription. Oh, yeah. I think mine's on its way if I haven't already got it. And Dad says, stop, you, we love you. Oh yeah, I hope never going to change the way I do anything here. It's fine. That's what I said. Like for me, if it holds my channel back, that's fine. It's my personality. What am I going to do? All of a sudden just be all dry and yeah, I can't do it. Oh, Anna, thank you. Anna has my same last name. But it's again, don't like it, move on. Yeah. Oh, Carmen, thank you. She says, you're my go-to tutor. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to open this. What's funny is I cut them open because I know people are like, hey, I'm like using knives and things. But she really taped it up really well. So it's a good thing I have it cut open. So let's see what we got. Thank you, Leslie. And you know, even like I've been crafting for so many years, there's still things that I don't get right. Or like with Cricut, other than the other day when I didn't have the blade all the way down, okay, that was my bad. That's them. You know what I'm saying? Like if something's easy to use, hey, it's easy to use. If it works like it did the other day when I dropped in the cutting file and it worked great, awesome. You know, but sometimes it's not, and I'm gonna show that. Like it's what it is. Judith says she doesn't have a Cricut, but she did watch the first 5 minutes. Love to hear you tell like it is. You're so funny. Molly says don't change. No, don't worry, I won't. Yeah, I am a Leo, and I'm definitely a Leo. Which is kind of funny, Shannon May, because Leos supposedly love attention, and we like to be like the life of the party kind of thing, and that's fine. I do. It seems like people, once they get to know me, if not right off the bat, they like talking with me or whatever, and that's great, especially because I was a counselor, right? That's important. But I don't really like when we have baby showers or like, oh, we eloped, I guess, if you want to call it that. We went downtown and got married. So I don't like when people stare at me to open gifts, stuff like that. Like I don't want to be the center of attention. That's probably why I didn't have like a full-on wedding, because it's not my thing. I don't know. I just don't like it. Crystal says she's been watching me for years and she learned so much. Don't change a thing. You've been so helpful to me because you show the mistakes we all can make. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I hope that helps. Okay. Tara says you make us laugh. Okay. Lisa says there's all kinds of things in here, and I can see already there is. What is this? A little vinyl kind of mesh bag. Ooh, what? Oh, okay. So this is like chipboard and fun stuff like that. A lot of like thicker papers. All right. Michelle says real is right. I'm the same. I don't like to be center of attention either. Yeah, which is funny. Like if people are just hanging out, I don't mind that. But if it's just looking at me, because like I don't like that. We're more behind the scenes. Take control. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're so funny. Network says she likes when I ask what to do. Oh my gosh, look at this LDRS lacy envelopes. And you know what's funny? I'm like just peeking in here. A lot of these things remind me of like the scrapbook expos, especially that this was $24.99. Oh my gosh. Whenever you go to expo, you're like, what is this? I've never even heard of this company. Like, okay, this is LDRS, but you find all these things and then you have to grab them, you know. Shireen says, you're one of my top 5 YouTube channels for honesty. Thank you. Very much enjoy your style. You know what? Sometimes, oh yes. Okay, that's my mom saying I'm more fun than Kelly and Ryan. I've never even seen one of their things. I do like Kelly Ripa though. From watching her on General Hospital, right? That's so funny. Was it General Hospital? No, I feel like I'm wrong on that one. Yeah, with Sunny. That's General Hospital. Anyway, interchangeable arch window tunnel from Crafter's Companion, and then the square tunnel. Oh, Lisa, this is gonna be a lot. I know. I hope so, Donna. When it's safe, I'm definitely gonna go. I was really neglecting going to the expos, and I miss them so much now. The frosted brick, holly berries. Okay, so Lisa sent these things. There's not a message in here. Lisa, can you know, I'm sure to give away and all those fun things. I mean, look at this. This is all festive curved. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Hi, Irma. That's oh, Donna. Yes. Paper nest dolls. What? Oh, these. Oh, this takes me way back. I used to always buy all the Unity Stamp Company and what's her name? The little girl. They still make stamps. I can't think of the name right now. Anyway, it was kind of like this. It's a rubber mounted acrylic mount rubber stamps that you have to put on an acrylic block. Lisa says, keep what you like, give everything else away. Look at that. Okay, there's a lot of things in here, so I'm gonna go pretty quickly. Look at this. So cute. Paper nest dolls, these little sweeties. These little guys. My Mind's Eye 6x6 paper pad. A lot of Christmas stuff. I feel a theme here. I finally got through all my friends' boxes too. Lisa said a friend of hers had given her a lot of things also. And then whatever happened there. So paper nest dolls. Look at this one. I haven't even heard of this brand. Is it? I guess it's the brand Paper Nest Dolls. Look at these little guys. Oh my gosh. Super cute. Let me see if I can. What I want to see is if I can make something. I'll put this here. How about right now I give these away? They kind of coordinate, and I think that'll be cute. So if you want to win these here, I will right now just say hi. I'll hold these up. I'm going to give it a minute. I'll hold these, just say hi, hi, hi. And when I say stop, then we'll just stop. Okay, but keep going. Only because I know sometimes there's a delay and I don't want people to miss out because, you know, whatever. So I'll hold these. How cute. Thank you so much, Lisa. These are adorable. Okay, stop. Now let me just, we have whisk and glue. That's what I do. Rhonda, it cut off, Rhonda. So whisk and glue, that's what I do. You won these. I will have my email. I'll put it in the description box after this, okay? It won't be there right now, but I'll put it in there after this. Oh, you guys are so fun. All right. We have a set of tools. It looks like cutting and all these other fun kind of things. Oh, this is so pretty. This is from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and they came out, I think, when they did their flowers, when they brought out their flowers, so you can kind of mat it up or layer it up so it looks pretty and frame it, I guess is really the word I'm looking for. Lots of twines and so easy stuff. We have cards and paper crafts. Oh my gosh. So many magazines. I was going to go through my magazines, honestly, and just keep the goodies. This is usually what I do. I'll take this out and I'll throw out the magazine, unless it's like a Magnolia Ink magazine, which I love. So we have Simply Cards and Paper Craft with its extra goodies in here. I'll definitely do another giveaway very soon and include, you know, obviously a lot of this stuff here. We have the accessories pad. We have a die cut mat pad. So nice. A lot of Christmassy themes, so I'll probably try and pull it together that way, especially right now we can do Christmas in June, July. I remember when these were, they're so cute. They're still super cute, these kind of things, but they were all the rage, and they're kind of easy to use. It's a weird feeling when you peel them off. They're kind of soft, but at the same time, they work really well. What is this? Double-sided foil paper. Pretty. So I'll definitely pull these together in a way that makes sense. Hook and loop pads. We have a little binder. Oh, the tonic... Actually, I could use that because I have some where I didn't have the binder yet. So I need the binder to put those in. Card blanks. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, I used to get all these kind of things. These are little spangles and stuff you can throw in your shaker cards. Oh my gosh. And there are tons and tons of these. Okay, I can't show every single thing, guys. All right, I'm just going to go through this. That's what it is. Dazzle stickers. Yeah, I guess that's what they're called. They probably said that on the cover, didn't it? Low tack tape. That is the running joke, is that it's not so low tack tape. But, hey, it still works. You have to be a little careful with it. Lots of spangles. Oh my gosh. This is for me, right? This is so cute. I remember going to expos, and honestly, they sell things like this at those places because they're like, oh, we have all these little things, and they just grab little, I don't know, decorations and stuff. Like, look at it, it has like little stars on it. How cute is that? Too funny. My local scrapbook store bought a lot of the Dazzle stickers. Yeah, they used to be all the rage there. Look at this little tin. It's full of something. Let's see. Ah! Linda says, I love that your craft room looks like mine. It will never look any better than what it is right now. Maybe a little bit. I do need to do my spring cleaning. Somebody had mentioned they were spring cleaning, so good luck with that. Lots of little clippies here. Oh, these are any of the clips we used to use with quilting. If that's what they are, honestly, I will keep them because even with embroidery, a lot of times you need this kind of thing. Little jar of clippies. All right, we have Art Impression Santa's Workshop. Yeah, no, definitely I'll put this together in ways that make sense with the Santa, with, you know, whatever, Christmassy things. Look at these. Sassy and Crafty. Never heard of Sassy and Crafty. Very cute. A lot of these little companies, I wish them the best because it's not easy, especially, you know, the photopolymer, and they're doing what they got to do. Sassy and Crafty, you guys. Check it out. Bye, Crystal. Deborah says, need those clips. Yeah, for sure. No, they're really great. Actually, there's tons in there. You know what? I can probably share some. All right. Funny story about low-tack tape. I bought paper medical tape at Walmart. Oh, okay. Oh, the medical tape. That little, kind of, it's a little bit thick. Stencil. We have all these stamps. Oh, look at this one. That's pretty cool. I like it. Some little guy stamps. So cute. Oh, this is good stuff. I have a little bit of this myself. The Snowflake Vellum. Watercolor cards and Crafter's Companions, some sparkly stuff. Definitely going to have some Christmas giveaways. The little felt bundle. Oh, this is a really sweet felt bundle. I have this one myself. It's really cute. And then we have this guy that I'm assuming is some kind of mat that you can work on. That's actually pretty cool. I've never seen this. Daddy says she uses the clippies to hold down her crafting stuff. For like when you're making boxes and things. Good morning, Sandra. She says, good morning, neighbor. Are you out here? Oh, look at me throwing my scissors in here too. This, nobody wants those. All right, let me move this over around this way. There's a whole other box, guys. I'm just gonna leave this stuff here. All right, now we're getting. That's still the same. That was still the same box. Yeah, this is another box now. Okay, we are memory keepers. So easy that I got back into after trying it out the other day. Lisa says, that's box number 1, LOL. So nice. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm going to look through this stuff, make it make sense as far as like something to give away. And then we'll do that. Little 6x6 paper pads of this and that. Sweet, sweet colors. Angie Arias was using some kind of low-tack tape that never seemed to rip paper that she used a lot. Was it purple? I know there's a purple tape that people used to really love. This low tack tape, the one from Spellbinders, is pretty great. The only thing I've noticed, the only one that has torn a little bit was that Recollections black paper. Oh my God. You know, actually working with the Cricut has reminded me why I like, I bought every color of Recollections paper because it's inexpensive, but that stuff like wants to fall apart. But the black one especially. So it did take a little bit of the black off, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to use it with the good stuff like the craft card from Crafter's Companion. Aw, card makers don't lie, they embellish. You know what's funny about this? I was like, when I got my new planner, I was like, how am I need something to hold my, you know, pencils and all that kind of stuff. So this is pretty funny. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, we have some flower pollen, which actually I just ordered some extra colors. Ink 3 waterproof fade out no line coloring. Oh, that's cool. No line coloring ink. This intimidates me, but it's cool. I love to see when people do that kind of stuff. Sequin mix. Oh, this is for me. Thank you. She says, that's for you, Vianney. That works out. So card makers don't lie, we embellish. Which reminds me, the reason I'm talking about cards, or we were talking about Cricut and blah, blah, blah. I used to make scrapbook pages, always double, 12 by 12, double layouts. I don't see how you do a single layout, to be honest, unless it's obviously the cover because there's only that one side. But like it has to match across the pages. That's how I do it. Vianney, what tool do you use with the stamping tool? This one, the little hockey puck? I guess this is called a Chucky. I don't know what people are calling it. I have this one that LDRS sent, and then I have this one. Is that what we're talking about? That a subscriber sent to me to just make it stamp better when you're using like a press. And then I started getting smaller and smaller, right? 8 by 8s. Okay, 6 by 6. Okay, maybe some little mini albums. And then we started making cards, and I was like, not going back. And I guess probably because I started phasing out the Cricut too in my everyday life. My everyday life. I don't know. So, yeah, so that's what those are. Oh, these are the, yeah, exactly. The ones that go along with the Crafts Companion peekaboo, I guess. Yeah, peekaboo stuff. These are the Christmas peekaboos. Aw. You know what? Let's give this one away too right now because it's all in one set anyway. Okay, I'll give this one away too. Let's say hi. All right, I'll give you guys a little while. I don't know. Just say hi. Yeah, so it's called the Little Darling Stampendable, yes. So if you would like to win this, just say hi. And I'll, like I said, I'll wait a little bit. You guys are too funny. Thank you for spending time with me, I know. Ooh, you know what? I need to check the time. Ooh, can you imagine if it was like 10:30 and I forgot my little daughter? Because I put my phone to not give me any notifications. All right, let's stop. Linda, oh, well, okay. Well, Linda Kaufman said you are so generous. Linda. Shall we allow it, you guys? We'll allow it? All right. All right, we're going to allow it. All right, guys. I just needed people to say something just so that, you know. All right. No. All right, I'm going to give something else away right now then, just to make that even. Look, my finger stopped where it stopped, all right? So, Linda, that was Linda. Let's see, what else? Let's see. Okay. Okay, keep saying hi, and I'm just going to go back and pick somebody else to win all these guys. Okay, so Linda got that set. And I will put my email there. Keep saying hi, and then I'll pick another name, okay? And this one has to say hi, okay? And then I'll put my email in the description box so you guys can email to claim your prize, okay? So I'm just giving you some time. This will be the third prize today. Okay, I'm going to close my balls and Fire 43. F-I-Y-R-E 43. Just won these. All right. That was fun. That was fun. We have the Sizzix oil pastels. Really cool. Lisa, are you a girl after my own heart, or did you get this from, is this from your friends? We have quilting cutters, which, hey, you can never have too many of these, especially with the blade, because the blade gets dull, so you might as well. All right, no more entries. All right. We have the Tassel Creator and the Bow Maker, which I also picked up for myself a while back. Did a quick review on those. Linda says that was fun. Okay, no more highs. A lot of us was just watching. Oh, you guys are so funny. Okay. A lot of card blanks and pretty little pieces of paper that are already cut down to size, it looks like. These are like shimmery. Ooh, you know what? This will be good for the Cricut. Because they're already cut down. I just pop on there. I use the quilt cutters to cut paper? You do? I might have to try that. I've never done that. Yeah, Latin Tart says she uses them for roti cutting and for quilting and card making. Oh my gosh. Leslie needs a bow maker, she says. Hi, Terenthia. All right, we have a big washi tape. Cindy says, I love shiny paper. And then Jean says, hi, I love your show. You guys are so fun. I know people are like, oh, you should do a show on this or a show on, I don't know. Oh, guys, the highs are done. I know you're probably re-listening right now. Sorry. Okay, another pack. So this is, Lisa, I swear, we're like, a lot of people always have like, oh, I love watching because like I do the exact same thing. Like I have packs of like, just like this, 2 or 3 sets. I don't know. And, you know, the thing is, whenever Crafts Companion was always making everything so inexpensive and you just grab a bunch of stuff, or it came in a thing or a mystery bag. Little trash bag, looks like. Or a little something to hold something. Yeah, Heavy was home and was on YouTube when this started. Sorry I'm late. Oh, Angel, no, it's fine. AG is coming out with a bow maker. Like what do you mean? Is it gonna be like something basic or is it gonna be like what are we talking about? Because I have tons of bow makers. Oh, the McGill sets. Let me see what's in here. I still can't find my McGill flower shapers. You cracked me up so hard with the Cricut video. Linda's so funny. I know everyone's like, oh, you had me laughing so hard. I'm like, what was I saying? Like I was literally like just showing what was going on. I guess it was funny. Anyhow, we have hold on. It's the box for the yes. I saw that she'd given one away, I think, during the Create event. It's too funny. Quilting first, and yeah, I started quilting when I was pregnant with Diego, my oldest son. And just because it was, I don't know, something cute to do. And I learned to knit at the same time. This is 22 years ago now. Sandra, you're so sweet. She says, you're the best. Oh, yes. So I have this exact same set. I cannot find it. I don't know where I put it. I know I have it. But, you know, who knows? But this is a flower shaping set. Oh, Chow just ran to the TV, is standing watching you. I call him and he is ignoring me. He's probably like, what is going on? Gail says your position was so funny because we all go through the same thing. I guess some of us know to keep it to ourselves. No, I'm just kidding. That's why I'm like, I can't make this stuff up. Like whatever it is, I'm showing it. My husband kept saying during the unboxing, the Shannon. Oh my gosh. Shannon's saying about herself. Got this little inky set, and I have one, and I use it pretty often. These are really great because honestly, I don't try to be like, okay, this is the one orange I use with that one orange. Like if it has orange on it, I'll use it in any orange color I have or whatever. So, but some people like to like put the name and the label on there. You know, you can do whatever you like. It's a cool set. Thank you so much, Lisa. This is really great stuff to give away here. Hemming clips. See, I knew it had something to do with quilting. Look at that. Now, what's funny about hemming is that I am like, that's good enough. My sister is the one I showed her how to quilt kind of. We would do like the little tie quilts because it makes it easier right after you've sewn everything. And she's like, 1/4 inch seam allowance. You know, gotta have it. And I'm like, you know what? That's okay. I think I got it's good. So this is good to have actually, these hem quilts. Andrea says, I like to try those out. And then we have some Tim Holtz letters and digits, craft cardstock, and I guess you can put some color on them, I'm assuming, because it looks like it would resist or something. You label yours. See, you guys are so good. Carmen says she labels hers. Yes, thank you, Lisa. We have a little, you know, somebody actually wanted to buy this for me because I had mentioned in the videos, I'm like, I'm never going to use this, like how to do the third color and, you know, using a color wheel. And I was like, I don't really want to sell them. Right? Because, like, they come in the kit. I have them in the kit. Like, I don't know. So, I'm sorry. But, so there's one here. I did feel bad, but I'm like, I kind of need to keep them. Oh, and here's a little stampy thing. You guys were asking about what you use. This is basically one of those kind of things. And you know what's funny, Taranthy? She says, I love the color wheel. I've actually have used it because in the Crafts Companion kits, when I'm looking, I'm like, well, is it this purple? Is it? And it does show you a little bluey purple, a little more pinky purple, and it does help. So, I guess. But, anyhow. I do not know what this is. Oh, you know what? My friend, does this have something that sticks to it? I don't know what this is. It's a stapler. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's basically a staple anywhere, huh? That is pretty cool. Honestly, she hasn't used hers yet. That's why I have small businesses, sewing special eggs and infant. Oh, that's so sweet. I know. I used to make things for my little nieces because I don't know, I was a teenager, kind of young, whatever. I like to sew. My mom always showed us how to sew and crochet and things like that. And then I'm like, for Miranda, I have literally not made her even a pair of pajama pants or like shorts or something, or a little dress, right? Which is so sweet, or like a pillowcase dress. Not even close. I bought a bunch of fabrics because I'm gonna make this girl some, and I never got to it. But you know what? Maybe I should. I think I will. Oh, look at this little guy. So cute, this little pin. A correction tape. And then we have some Nuvo glue pens. I haven't really used my glue pens yet. I wonder. Oh, a little joy. I'll put that in with some Christmas stuff. We have some Pearl Luster, some Perfect Medium. I'm just going to leave them down there because it looks like one kind of got away from us. Look at my fingers. All right. It's closed. It's just that the stuff is so fine and silty. It just comes out real easy. I love that SB dress. Oh, that was so cute, Linda. It makes such a pretty dress. And just that gingham, like just said, it was just so cute. What a cute dye. Really, really great. And look at this great paper. Adorable scrollable paper. I was gonna say this from Hunky Dory. This is some good stuff right here, guys. We got Matte-tastic. and this other type. It looks a little bit shimmerier or shinier. Really nice. Thank you so much, Lisa. I will definitely make some giveaways coming up with these items. I'll try to put them in groups that, you know, make sense like I try to do. And that was really fun. All right, guys, what do you want to chat about? Thank you so much, Lisa, and your friend. How to use a stapler. Okay, show how to use a stapler. Okay, let's say you have a bigger piece of paper than this, obviously. You would just place this on your table. You put your paper, and then this will find its way, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, no, it's there. And then you press it down, which I can't do because it needs staples. But that's basically how you use it. So wherever you want to put it on your page, it has that little magnet that it finds itself, right? Oh, yeah. I think that's how. It would make a beautiful card for quinceañera. Oh, that would be really sweet. I mean, I have some other dress dies, but that one, I think it just had so much detail in the way that spellbinders, I'm telling you, you know, it's kind of funny because like companies, I'm not going to say a lot of companies, a lot of them are just like random people will ask if I want to review something. And usually I just say, no, thank you. Because previously I used to just do whatever and it just got too busy. And like, you know, I want to review things that I know are going to be good quality and not worry about if someone goes to buy from them that something's going to happen, you know? So there are some, you know, actually I have a lot of companies asking me to review products like kitchen stuff. Oh, you want to review this espresso maker or whatever? I'm like, I already have one. Like, what am I going to do with this espresso maker after I'm done reviewing it? Like, that's the kind of thing. I guess I could just give it away, but like, yeah, you know what? Bunny, we'll see what happens. She says she loves spellbinders, but she's not loving the new club schedule. It's a little weird. I see why they would do that because it was kind of odd. Hi, Diana. Are you going to go? That they changed it. It used to be that whatever day you signed up on, that's the day they're going to charge you and they're going to send it to you. But like, I think it probably got too busy for them to do that, right? And so now it's like, okay, on the 5th, and then some other people are on the 15th, and, you know, so I'm towards the 5th at the beginning of the month. And I just got my small die in, actually. But that's a whole different thing than, you know. Oh, thank you, Diana. She was just saying. Oh, you guys are so funny. How'd you get started on doing product reviews? This time around, like, I don't know. My old channel, I would just do stuff and people would just start asking you. When you start getting views, like Tonic approached me this time around. Diamond Press approached me. I don't know if they're noticing. And then the affiliate links, obviously, they see that people are using them. So, so they ask you that way. They're like, oh, do you want to start doing this stuff? Like, I didn't, with Tonic, honestly, I just was asking, like, oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden, you know, this and this is happening. And then, oh, this is part of the design team. Like, I never knew I was part of the design team, but that's awesome. All right, great. Like, that's fun. Same thing with Spellbinders. So it's just, and Spellbinders is interesting because they'll, they have lots of different reviewers, you might notice. And some have very small channels and some have way bigger channels. So it's pretty cool. I like that they just kind of, you know, whatever. But as far as that, I start with my own things, right? I'm always buying stuff myself and then using them. And then I guess maybe companies start noticing that you're making videos about them. I don't know. The one company that doesn't really do much of that is Crafter's Companion, I've noticed. Anna Griffin, I think she's very, you know, guarding of her label, I guess. I don't know. She keeps it at home, you know, which is fine. Oh, Jeannie, hi. And I'm sorry that it's in portrait mode. I think I apologized at the beginning because I thought I'd be able to get more of this area in the screen. I'm trying to read can you do a live tutorial when we receive a live tutorial? Those scare me. I can. I sure. Trent says, I like the old way too. On what? What are we talking about? Did I mention something? I don't even know. Picking and choosing your company. Yeah, Latin Tart. It is, because honestly, you'll start getting so many things from so many people, and then you just have all this stuff, and some of it's great, some of it's like, oh, it's okay, and then where are you putting it all, you know? So and then your time and effort and everything that goes into that. So it's like, you know, I'm just going to stick to the things I'm comfortable with and the companies that I know it's going to be good. Fire asked earlier, what fabrics don't fray? Felt. Vinyls. What other fabrics don't fray, you guys? A lot of times you can use the fray check stuff to help it from not fraying. There are fabrics that don't fray. I just can't right now. I can't think of them. Shireen says, I was not a fan of Die Impressed before you. Now I love them. Tonic, I'm excited. Spellbinders, never tried. That's good. And then with the pandemic, I was just ordering online everything. So like I didn't even know Spellbinders had an online site. I was only buying their stuff like at Michael's and Joann. I had no idea. So Santa says it is a lot too much sometimes. Yeah, it can be. It can be. Do you know where I can purchase extra plates for my tangerine? Oh, Linda, I wish we both knew that. I'll ask Tonic about it because that is something they need to restock, obviously, clearly. They might have some on their UK site, but the shipping, they're going to charge shipping, I'm sure. And then sometimes Craft Stash, Scrapbook, Pal might have them. I have to source them out, but for now, they're not really available anywhere. Now you have me hooked on Die Impress. You use a mini machine often, or you know what? A lot of these messages are cutting off. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm in portrait mode. I use the little guy. Honestly, I have him sitting right here, and I use him all the time when I have something little, and then I use the marquee, and then I use whatever else, depending on the size of things. Pinking shears. Yeah, pinking shears do help. I think she's asking because of the die for that little dress die, maybe. I like that you review only with vendors that you use. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Pam. Yeah. And so what? Oh no, Audrey here says knits don't fray. How do you make envelopes for slimline cards? I have a video on that, Linda. Actually, it has quite a few views now, so hopefully you'll be able to find it. I don't have a way to link it here. A lot of people really like that video. Darn, what material is left to make a dress for cards? Yeah, that's what. Like you review only. Okay. A review of New Tonic magazine, hint, hint. I know, Audrey. So I ordered mine too, and maybe it's still in stock. I don't know. I think I linked it just in case because I knew we would probably be talking about it. I was looking forward to this. I know they released on Craft Stash, but Craft Stash didn't have the extra die, so I'm like, I'm not buying that. So I waited, and now it's out. And so I'm definitely. Oh yeah, yes, Gail. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, and then the next one too, the summer edition will be really cool. Gail says, I'm so buying that dress die and use my reward points. So that's the thing. I forget, and I'm so sorry. Even when my friends here say, oh, I placed my video. I knew I ordered. She paused the video, used my link, which thank you, went over there and bought the stuff. And then when she came back, like the next thing I mentioned was a reward point. She's like, I forgot to use my reward points. I knew I should have just waited until the video was over, So yeah, definitely use your reward points. They actually add up pretty good. Especially if you're a club member or however. What else was I going to say about that? Oh, another thing people ask about, actually one of my friends here, Suzanne, we were talking about links, and I was mentioning that I always have a generic link. Like you don't have to have the link to the specific product on someone's site for my affiliate link to work. You can use the generic link that just says Spellbinders. You go Spellbinders or whatever, and it'll still be an affiliate link, even though it's not connected to a specific product. Hopefully that makes sense. So those are usually in the description box always. Along with like the basic products that I use, like glues and stuff, which reminds me, I don't know what happened to the lid on this. Now it's going to dry out. I did my little video and I was like, where is my glue? Oh, well. Michelle says, you're so real, which is why I enjoy trying the new things like DP. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, thank you. Diana's like, don't forget Miranda. No, now I have this in front of me, her iPad, so I can see the time. Earlier it was like buried over there and I'm like, this is taking a while. Yeah, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thanks for coming here and saying hi. I mean, your guys' time is precious and I really appreciate that you spend it with me. Try to use the link every time. Oh, when you don't have a video on it. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, exactly. So the links will work if it's just a generic store link. It doesn't have to be for that specific thing. I forgot I had the dress die because I bought that kit in September, so I'm going to use it. The kit in September. Is it a slightly different die? Because I don't think this one supposedly is new. I don't know. But it might be similar. Tara says she's totally hooked on Tonic because of me. I had never purchased their dies until... it's so funny because like I said, I always bought their tools, right? I have like their scissors and other things. And I didn't really... I was just like, oh, they're in the UK. They always sell like those kind of things in the UK, Oh, okay, Night Out. I'll have to check. Hi, Cheryl. And so now when, again, the pandemic and I'm shopping online, and they literally were just starting up their like US site more and more. Not really. Well, I guess they've had it for a couple of years. But same thing with Crafts Companion. I mean, they only started their US site not too long ago. Well, it's been a couple of years, but not that much. If I love what I think of the Barely Arts glue at this point. It's good. It's a little thinner than other glues. Like this one, the Nuva Deluxe is thicker. And usually a lot of times when I review something in a video, like I don't really compare it to something else because just for the same reason that like when we're watching HSN and you guys tell me this all the time, you guys are like, you guys, Can you tell us if the dress die is very new? It looks similar. Well, I'm gonna have to check on that because, like I said, I have pretty much their card kits, but I don't remember that. We'll have to check. On HSN, they'll be selling, like, let's say the marquee, and they're like, oh, it's so easy. You just have the folder, you crank it out. Okay, next time they have like a Cricut machine. Oh, those crank machines are such a pain in the butt. And what, you know, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, this was good for this. This is good for this. We don't have to like talk smack about the other one for this one, you know. Anyway, and then this, I'm not talking smack, obviously. I'm just saying this one's thicker and this one's a little bit thinner. I haven't tried this enough on different fabrics or materials, should I say? Materials, I guess, to say which one's better. I think they're very similar. This one does take a little bit longer to dry, like a little bit in my opinion, but that's just me. Anyway, Smokey says, thank you for showing how easy things are to use. I mean, hopefully some things are easy. If they're not, some things take work, some things take time, some things are complete garbage, some things, you know, are maybe not worth working on, but you know, it's always something. But I'll you know, I think you guys always get the gist of what my opinion is on something. Millie says you transmit happiness. Aw, thank you. You guys are so funny. What did Virginia say? She said, that's my favorite. Going through things equals new stuff. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, Virginia. So some people are saying that the little die that Spellbinders put out by itself and the Truly Yours or Yours Truly. Truly Yours. I always want to say Yours Truly because that's like a thing you hear, you know, but it's called Truly Yours. That might be similar to a kit, or at least is the same from a kit from in September. I don't know. I would have had that though, and I don't remember seeing that. For me, or are you talking about like another September, like years ago? I don't know. Cindy says, I watch your videos over and over again. Sometimes I catch something I miss. Keep it going. Yeah, that's the... A lot of times I get questions and I'm like, that was in the video. But then I'm like, literally, I'm talking for 40 minutes. I know people will fast forward. They, you know, fast forward. Skip, I guess is what they call it nowadays. Or whatever. So I get it. So I try to just answer if I can, or at least direct you where in the video it might be if it's something that's going to take longer for me to type out, right? But so there's always something someone misses. I'm 100% sure. Dances with Pam says April 2019. Now that would make sense because I think I started getting their boxes like in May. It was right after the pandemic, all this stuff started hitting. So I can see where I haven't seen it. Okay. And then she bought it. Okay, I get it. Oh, Lisa says, I never fast forward you. Oh, that's so sweet. I know. Honestly, I don't either. If I watch a video, I'm watching the whole thing. Like I might even pause it and come back way later because like I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Timothy says old school fast forward. It's so funny you say that because like I just said fast forward. My son's like, oh, he put it back for Miranda to watch something. I said, oh, you rewound it? And then I'm like, is this still called rewind? What would you say? You backed it up? I don't know. Like nowadays, what you say about a video. I think you can still say rewind. But fast forward, I don't know. Thank you, Cindy. You guys are so sweet. I watched this SB 3D mailbox several times until I got it right. Oh, that one's so cute. That, honestly, I think that was one of the first ones I reviewed, like, I think with them. Like, as far as Spellbinder sending the items. Which I would have picked up myself anyway, right? Because I was already a member. But that one was just adorable. I love that. She's talking about the Anna Griffin. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know, a lot of people say Becca Feekin is the Anna Griffin of Spellbinders, but the Becca Feekin little mailbox. Aw, you don't fast forward. You guys are so funny. It doesn't, you know, I appreciate it. Thank you. Mandy says, you look beautiful. Oh, thank you. This lighting is crazy. I opened all the windows too because I was like, there's too much light here. It's too dark because the way I have this angled, like my light has to be up. So then it makes it look like kind of weird. I guess that's not the weirdest thing. It's weirdest when it's coming from bottom up, huh? Like we're telling spooky tales. You guys are so funny. Thank you, Deborah. She said, I love watching your videos. Scared of a bad experience. I'm not even gonna go there with AliExpress. You guys can do that on your own. I'm not touching it. Angel says you're welcome. Oh, to fire. Okay. Spellbinder's cameo dies that were on a card kit of the month is now out as part of the new release. Oh yes, the one that's like, okay, that one I do have. The side, it looked familiar, but I didn't. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll put out things and then they ask like what you might want to use, which is a really good way, honestly, because a lot of times if a company just sends you stuff and you're like, this isn't really my thing, you know, it's I'll still review it because, you know, if it just came as a package. But I like when Spellbinders ask like which ones you would like. So I picked different things. I didn't pick the cameo because I picked some other things because I look familiar. And you're right. Okay, good. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. She says checks the links. I try to link things when I can. Sometimes things, and that's what's so hard. And a lot of times people want to use the tacky tool, and with Diamond Press, they have it, they don't have it, they have it, they don't have it. So like, I don't keep a regular link for this because even on HSN, it's there, it's gone. So then the link is different. So then what's the point of having it there to begin with? But maybe when I use it, like in that video, I should put in a fresh link if there's one available. Thank you, Mandy. You're so sweet. Okay. My husband look forward to all your videos. Oh, Michelle, you're so sweet. Thank you. Please make a ragdoll. Oh, have you seen my video on making a ragdoll? Actually, I'm looking at it right now. I should do a Tilda doll. Those are fun because you can dress them up and she looks all fancy and you have these long legs that you put the little dress on. I love it. I love those dolls. Those are so cute. Maybe I'll do that. It's like Christmas every time you open a box. Oh, Cindy, that's so sweet. She says she loves it. It is fun. And honestly, I've slowed down a little bit in my shopping. I guess what happened is pandemic, we're like, we needed our, obviously we shop anyway, but it was just a little more even. Oh, Deborah says she fast forward some. You guys are so funny. If I bought my kids through your link, do you get credit every month? That's a good question, Fire. I don't think so. I don't know. Because sometimes it might be. Because I don't know people's shopping habits. So, like, I don't know, is this someone just signed up or is that somebody from last month? Like, I don't know. They don't. So, links are, in a way, they respect your privacy, first of all. So, like, a lot of companies won't even show me what somebody bought. Obviously, I don't know who. And then, that kind of thing. It just has a total. It'll just say it was this much, I wish they would let me know at least what kinds of things people are picking up because that kind of helps me out know what people are interested in too. But at the same time, I pretty much just share what I'm interested in. But I try to incorporate that, And if it's something people are interested, because a lot of times I'll make a video and maybe it won't have that many views because people don't care about it, right? So if there's something like, oh, people really like this and I have that myself, but we're going to use it, But I just pretty much do everything. Let's see here. Were you upset? Okay. Sheila's asking, were you upset, irritated with the new paper packaging? Oh, are we talking about Crafts Companion? I kind of like that. Let me see. Is that what we're talking about? I'm over here reading the chat. They also released the swan dies. Oh, the swan dies are so cute. I don't know if I have those. Do I have those? They are cute, though. I really thought they were really pretty. Let's see. And honestly, maybe I say too much, but that's just me. Finally, my chat lets you speak. She said, enjoyed this live. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I honestly, again, appreciate your time that you spend with me, watching my videos, commenting, whatever interaction is that you would like to have. I enjoy it. I try to respond to everybody nowadays. It's getting busy, so I try, but it's not that easy anymore. Oh, Netware says, once I had to place 2 HSN orders because I forgot to use your link for the first one. I've had people say that, like, oh, I went and canceled it and then used your link, to do it again, which is really sweet. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Honestly, I told you guys my husband wants me to go to work. What are you doing? If there's a way that I can stay here, just make my videos, the affiliate links really is what keeps that happening. So, especially after this pandemic is over. He's like, don't you want to go to work? No, I don't. But anyway, and then the kids are getting older, so like, but any help that I really appreciate it. Yeah. So someone said, okay, Pam's saying the swan dies are from February 2019. Aw, Andrea says the day's not complete without you. I know. What's funny about that little shorts feature now? I don't even know how you guys see it or where you see it, but it has a lot of views. People are like, you know what? Use it as notifications because a lot of times you don't get notifications. So I've done 2 little videos. One real quick, just saying this video is taking forever. It's going to come out later. And then another one letting you guys know about today that I'd be doing a live. And let me check the time here. Okay, we're good. We have a couple more minutes. And and it worked out. So I thought, on those days where maybe it's just too busy, like I didn't get, because I make my videos daily. You guys know that. Unless it's for a launch where the company needs it early. And some companies don't even care about that. They're just like, oh, this is the date. Just put your video up or whatever you're going to do. If it's a picture or whatever it is you're going to do, just do it whenever you want, which is really great. But I do daily videos. So like if that day I woke up and I'm not feeling good or I'm just tired or, maybe one of the kids is, it's hard to make a video. And I've learned don't make a video when you already feel stressed out or if you're just not feeling good because it comes through. It definitely comes through, especially with me because I'm like, everyone's have told me, I've always heard this since the beginning of time. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So like, if you guys think I'm upset, you're going to know. And if you think I'm happy, it's very clear, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm not fake. But no, honestly, I mean, it's what it is. So I thought, oh, well, you know what? The shorts feature would be good for that. Just be like, hey guys, you know, didn't get to it today. Just checking in because I know a lot of you guys want to say hi and know that I'm okay, which is really sweet. But I think that'd be a good feature just to kind of do stuff like that. Just fun things here and there. Network says, yeah, your voice tells us if you're having a good day. Even my husband the other day, he's like, you sound a little bit off. Actually, it was after I got my COVID vaccine. I was like, yeah, like my head was kind of in the clouds for like 3 or 4 days. If you watching those videos right around there, maybe my creativity was a little bit off, but you know, that's fine. It's fine. As Sandra says, her mom tells her she wears her heart on her sleeve too. Yeah. You're always on point with your chores. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Latin Tart. I mean, I try to make them coherent, you know? Anyway, Andrea says she loves to keep my videos real. You guys are so funny. Sandra says, yeah, I can't do fake. Yeah, no. I mean, you know. Thank you, Mona Lisa. You guys are so sweet. Do you still have a link with Impression Obsession? Yeah, it's always there with the generic links. Whoever I have affiliate links with, it's always, you know, my HSN link, my Impression Obsession link, my Tonic link, or whatever it is. I need to actually check them out soon too, because they have really, I love their stamps. They have really great stuff, and their dies. They're always been great. Maybe I was to say, maybe that's not a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing that you can clearly tell where I'm at. Did you already show you happy? I did, Lisa. I'm sorry. That was probably a good 30 or 40 minutes in because I first finished up this, and I'll show it to you guys really quick since we're still here. And I still have them here. I need it. Oh, where'd my bow go? It's over here somewhere. Ay, ay, ay. I finished up a second page for that layout. I know this is a lot for the eyes, isn't it? It's just a lot for the eyes. It actually came out a lot sweeter than I thought because I was like, I want it to be tropical. I want it to be, you know, we have these regular flowers in the back. There's fuchsias in there. Not super tropical, but a little bit. And then the coloring in here, you know. So I'll probably put this up here somewhere. Boop. Somewhere. Maybe not. Either way, it'll be offset from this one. Whenever I do put that on there. So we finished that up. And then I went through Lisa's Happy Mail. Let's see. Vianney always shows the good and the bad and the ugly. Yeah. Thank you, Christy. Donna says, yeah, the second shot made her feel a little different. Yeah. Did you already show? Okay, the first one. Oh, I'm talking about the second one, Miss Alabama. Well, after the first one, it just hurt my arm. And then even my jaw kind of felt funny that same day, like on the same side. The jaw kind of went away pretty quickly. My arm was sore for like a day and a half. And then the second one, I just was pretty tired for a few days. I think that's it. I don't, if there was something else, I'll probably mention it in a different video, but it just made me really tired for a few days. Okay, Sandra says, you can tell fake in the voice. All right, all right. Anna says she also felt some brain fog. Yes, so Renee says, tell Matt you need to be here with us. You're a crafting counselor. Tell us about your husband. Okay, you know what? We have 3 minutes. I gotta go, but yes. No, he's doing great. I mean, I don't want to say too much, but like, you know, the difficult thing there, I think, is food, right? So we had sent a bunch of food ahead of time, and then you can't send a lot of liquids or really any liquids. So like, it's just kind of crazy. So I think he's eaten a couple things that have not made him feel too great. And that's the hardest part. I'm like, I can't even think on a daily basis to be like having that pressure. What are you going to eat? Oh, it's going to make you feel sick. The water, you don't want to get in your mouth even when you're showering, like these kind of things. So, because, you know, if you're not used to growing up where he's at, you know, your body's not used to those, whatever might be in the water and stuff, just like anywhere else. So, yeah, so that's been hard. But, you know, South Dakota, really appreciate our military families. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Michelle. You guys are so sweet. When did you get your shot and which one? Shannon. I already forgot. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Everyone's different. Like my parents, both my parents, my sister, I think my brother-in-law, they all had the Moderna and had like no side effects. Not at all. Not the first one, not the second one. And I'm like, okay. I had Pfizer, and a lot of people say Pfizer has less side effects. Well, I, you know, felt tired. And it was like a month ago. I don't know. How long ago? And then my son didn't get a sore arm the first time, but the second one, he got the sore arm like the next day. For me, the first time they gave it to me, like immediately, like within like probably 2 minutes, my arm was like, oh, and it's like a real soreness. It's not just like, oh, it's kind of uncomfortable. It just felt like, oh. So thank you guys so much. I know you guys are always sending out prayers for Matt and things. Yeah, I got Pfizer. It was like a month, I want to say a month ago when I finished it up. Andrea says her jaw hurt too. Yeah, my husband did too when he got his first one. It was a sore arm, a little sore jaw, and then it went away pretty quickly. Valley says she had Moderna, it took her down. So that's what I'm saying. It's different for everybody. Even my friend, she just got her first and she was fine. I'll see what happens with the second, and then I'll report that info if I need to. So everyone's different. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, thank you guys for being here. 160 strong. Just chatting, saying hello. If you missed the unboxings, the openings, people who won giveaways in this video, I'm sorry I would have put giveaway. I wasn't planning on that, but it just happened. I'm going to put my email in the description box so you can claim your prizes, and hopefully we can get them out soon. Because if you guys haven't seen my other Cricut video, or if you want it, or if you don't want it, if you want to try to win this little Creative Friend, which is different. The other one was called Create a Critter and then Create Something. I have other ones, the original ones. I can't remember what they were called right now. I still can't remember. Paper dolls. Super cute. But if you want to win this, that's on the other video, the Cricut video I did on Wednesday. You can enter, and I'll send you some homework because you got to get it linked up. Anyway, all right, guys, thank you so much. All right. Thank you guys. No, honestly, I gotta leave. I should have been saying goodbye already the last minute or two so we can say bye. But thank you guys so much for all the chats, all the different things, all the different topics we've discussed. This is really good for me. Honestly, you guys, I appreciate every one of you being here, but really it feels good to me, like, just to chat with you guys instead of just like talking to myself and, you know, commiserating over this Cricut. And then I like to hear what you guys have to say too. If it's great, if you have the same kind of things, a lot of people are happy that I'm going to be getting back into scrapbooking, hopefully. So that's really great. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. All right. I'll see you. Actually I have a Spellbinders video for later, but I'm not going to do Freeform Friday because this basically took the time of it making the video. All right, guys. Thanks. I'll see you at the next one. Thank you. Bye. Oh, ice cream. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Bye.